Right then, I'm back. I've actually allowed this to ferment for 8 days because it's Sunday now, so you can really tell it's been really gassing up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to sieve that into a bowl, and then I'm going to get 250 ml of boiled water, like so, and then I'm going to dissolve 500 grams of sugar within that. I know it sounds like a lot of sugar. It is going to eat a lot of the sugar up. Alexa, scare me.
Bring away your roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, you all called.
Wow, that is a little bit scary, isn't it? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to dissolve 500 grams of sugar in here. Now it does seem like a lot of sugar, but here we go. So I've actually decided I'm not going to use 500 grams of sugar. I'm going to halve that, so I'm going to use 250 grams. Just too much sugar. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dissolve that. I'm going to let that settle to one side. And then I'm just going to strain this into here. Make sure you do not discard any of this. I have left a load at the bottom, so I need to make sure I get this out. And then I'm going to squeeze a lemon. The juice of 1 lemon, like so. I'm just going to stir that through. I'm just going to put that in the microwave just 1 minute, just so make sure it dissolves. I need a lot of water. I need 1.5 litres of water. So I'm just going to measure this out. I'm going to use filtered water. Alexa, scare me.
They're here.
So that's 1.5 litres here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add some of this into here. Make sure you get all the sediments out. There's 1.5 litres of cold water here, and then this is lemon juice and also dissolved sugar. So I'm going to add all this into here. I'm going to put the sediments back into just a side bowl, and then I'm going to add the ginger beer starter into here. And then now I'm going to pour this into the bottles. So it actually comes with 4 of the PET bottles, which is really good. And I'm going to label them up. Homemade ginger beer. How good's that? So I've just labelled them all up, like so. Then I'm simply just going to pour into here. I'm just going to pour in. I'm just going to leave a nice healthy little gap at the top. My wife Jenna's going to love this. Healthy but amazing homemade ginger beer. And there we have it. So basically just going to really tighten this up. Put all the lids on. And there we go. So what I'm going to do now is, I've got roughly 200 ml of water left. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put the starter plant, the ginger plant here, back into here. Make sure you wash your hands. And I've actually got something that I've had for a long time, so I'm just going to get this out for free. It's basically this. So I'm going to fish this out. Something almost alien-like. Look at that. going to put that into here. Then I'm going to add the sugar mix back in. I'm going to put the lid back on. Then I'm going to start the cycle all over again. So every day I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar and dry ginger or chopped up ginger. I'm just going to let that sit. So really hope you're enjoying this show. Please do subscribe, lots of love and passion going into this. If you're also interested to hear about what you've been making, your ferments. Absolutely love making homemade fermented beer and also elderflower wine. I've just covered a water kefir recipe, so please check that out. It's absolutely amazing. So really hope this does inspire you. Do adjust the sugar content to whatever liking you want. I'm sure you can bring this down to a much lower level of sugar, just so the ginger bug and the ginger starter actually eats the sugar. So nothing too much to worry about with the sugar levels, but I do know that my wife will really love this. So take care everyone, enjoy.